Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Sophie and this is my world. So happy to have you. First, I want to say thank you for all of the new love. I've noticed my channel has been growing over the last couple of weeks and I thank you for it. I'm so grateful for every single one of you and I'm having the time of my life filming YouTube videos for you guys. So if you have any requests, always let me know. So let's get into it, shall we? So we all know, well, most of you know, I'm an American living in Rome, Italy. And I have to say that, well, I'm now fluent in Italian, but before I studied Italian, I have to admit there were some Italian words that I was mispronouncing that I'm sure many of you pronounce because you don't even probably realize how to say it the right way, or the correct way, shall I say. And most of these words are involving food and fashion. So what I'm going to do is put the word here, and I'm going to first pronounce it how Americans pronounce it. Now, disclaimer, I'm sure there's many Americans that actually pronounce it the right way. So I'm not talking about you, but I have heard these words be butchered when I've been in restaurants, what have you. So just a disclaimer, I know not everyone pronounces these words like this, but this is what a lot of also Italians think Americans pronounce these words as well. So first I'm going to pronounce it the way Americans pronounce it, and then I'm going to tell you the correct pronunciation. All right, so let's get into it. Grazie, right? Because I know us Americans, I-E, we pronounce it E. So we see this word and we say grazie, but the real correct pronunciation is grazie, grazie. Bruschetta, CH for us, cha, sha, normal, right? Wrong, the correct pronunciation is bruschetta, bruschetta, because Italians do pronounce CH K, like a K. Pistachio, right? Pistachio, we like pistachio ice cream, pistachios as snacks, what have you. But my friends, we, myself included, have been saying this word wrong. It's actually pistachio because, like I just mentioned, CH in Italian is pronounced with a K, pistachio. And this one, I'm personally guilty of saying pistachio all the time. I still find it hard and unnatural for me to say pistachio, but I have been getting used to saying pistachio here in Italy. But I will admit, when I go back to the States, I resort and go back to pistachio because I did try saying pistachio once and nobody knew what the heck I was saying. Spaghetti, right? Spaghetti with meatballs, a plate of spaghetti, good old spaghetti. Wrong, it's spaghetti. The double letters in Italian is a thing, and it's something I'm still trying to conquer because I don't really pronounce the double letters, and I've been told by many Italians that that's something I need to work on. So instead of spaghetti, you should be saying spaghetti, spaghetti. Kind of like a pause on the T, spaghetti. So, if you go to Italy and you say spaghetti, people will understand you, but if you want to say it right, I'd say spaghetti. Fettuccine, Fettuccine Alfredo, fettuccine. Wrong, it's fettuccine. It's a feminine word, so and it's plural, right? Because there's more than one pasta strand. So, it's fettuccine. We've been saying it wrong, guys. It's no longer fettuccine Alfredo, it should be fettuccine Alfredo. Gnocchi or gnocchi, but really it's gnocchi. The GN in Italian is like a ñ sound, which is really difficult for us to conquer. But once you've conquered the ñ in the back of your throat, it's gnocchi, people, gnocchi. Bolognese, 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 it's bolognese. Like the gnocchi, the ñ, bolognese, bolognese. So no more of this bolognese sauce. Ravioli, right? Ravioli, delicious ravioli. You get it at an Italian restaurant, you get it at the supermarket, you cook yourself at home a nice plate of ravioli. Well, yes, it's ravioli in Italian also. But did you know that one singular Ravioli in Italian is raviolo, and we've been saying it like it's plural all the time. Like, I'll have one more ravioli, please. But really it should be one raviolo. Ciabatta. Ciabatta bread. And get yourself a nice, delicious sandwich with some of that Italian ciabatta bread. Ciabatta. Ciabatta. Remember, TT, double T at the end. And yeah, ciabatta, but it should be ciabatta. Ciabatta. So next time you order a sandwich with ciabatta bread, you can say, yes, what kind of bread would you like? Ciabatta. Prosciutto. Nice good old Italian ham, right? Well, it should really be prosciutto. Like spaghetti, like spaghetti. You should be saying prosciutto, but who in the United States says prosciutto, right? So you could Americanize it a little bit more, but say it in a correct way. Prosciutto instead of prosciutto. Prosciutto. Expresso, you know, I'll have an extra shot of espresso in my coffee. Well, it's not espresso, it's actually espresso. Espresso. So none of this X business, it's espresso. Latte. What is latte for you? When you think of latte, what comes to mind? Yes, I'll have a grande almond milk latte. Well, my friends, if you say latte, first of all, it's not pronounced latte. It should be latte because there's the two T's. But if you go to Italy and you say latte, like un latte per favore, they're gonna give you a glass of milk. So just keep in mind that latte is actually, in the US, latte is like the coffee with the milk, but in Italy, it's just the milk. Panini, you know that sandwich that's like in the panini press and it's warm and it's nice and it's flat and it's delicious. And in the US, panini is like that one type of sandwich, right? Well, in Italian, in Italy, panini actually means plural sandwiches, and a panino, un panino, is a sandwich, and it could be any kind of sandwich, like any kind of sandwich. It's not that in the panini press. No, like that's one type of panino. So we've been kind of saying it wrong all along. Panini is not just one. Panini actually means plural sandwiches, and if you want to just say one sandwich, it's panino. Biscotti. You know, biscotti, like those like long type of cookies with the almonds in them that we're used to. Well, those type of biscotti in Italy are actually called cantucci cookies, cantucci. And biscotti is the correct pronunciation because there are those two T's. Biscotti means cookies, like any type of biscuit, cookie, like any type of cookie. So it's kind of like the panini thing where it actually means all types of cookies, and for us, biscotti is like that one type of cookie that we're used to. Calzone, you know, like the folded pizza with like all the ooey goodness inside. Calzone is the correct pronunciation. Minestrone, you know, minestrone soup. It's like an Italian vegetable soup. Minestrone, minestrone, or minestrone. So you can still Americanize and keep like, you can still Americanize these words. You don't have to go around saying minestrone, but you can say minestrone. I mean, that's the correct, really the correct pronunciation at the end of, with an E at the end of the word. Minestrone, not minestrone. Tagliatelle, tagliatelle, that type of pasta, well, it's actually tagliatelle because GLI in Italian is li. It's just really difficult. It's still hard for me to get it correct, but tagliatelle. Now let's get out of food for the last two words. First one is Ferrari, you know, that luxury, exotic car that is imported from Italy. Yeah, well, remember there are two R's, so it should technically be Ferrari, Ferrari. So Ferrari, you could Americanize it by just droning on, by just kind of elongating the first double R. So Ferrari, Ferrari. And then the last is Versace. Versace on the floor. Yeah, well, Versace, if you go to Italy and you're like, Versace, yes, of course they're gonna understand you, but they're gonna look at you a little strangely. Remember, the E at the end of the word is pronounced Versace, Versace, really. So next time you talk about Versace on the floor, it should really be Versace on the floor. Bruno Mars, take note. I just find this really funny because I was listening, when the song first came out, we were listening to it in the car, and my fiance was like, what is he saying? I don't understand what he's saying. And then I'm like, Versace. He goes, Versace? I go, yeah, the designer. He goes, you mean Versace? And I mean, Italians just think this is really funny. And I think this drives Italians crazy that we say Versace. Like, I still say Versace. It's natural to say Versace. I'm not gonna lie. So anyways, guys, these were just a handful of words. I know there's probably tons of other Italian words that we're mispronouncing, but at the end of the day, this video was just for a good laugh. I hope you were entertained and that you learned something about it, and that maybe next time you go to an Italian restaurant, you change the way you pronounce something. Try it out and tell me about your experiences. As always, if you did like this video, give it please a thumbs up and let me know what you'd like to see. Do you like these Italian versus American things? This is just coming from my personal experience. So my goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers by December, and if this happens, I am planning to do a giveaway, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. I do try to post videos as frequently as possible. And until next time, ciao!